Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm doing the thing that I dread the most, and it's doing a decluttering. This is not the total declutter. I still have more to go through, but this morning I got up and I decided to go through my makeup, and when I declutter I find products that I haven't used in a long time. Some I want to keep, some I don't. So it does remind me of what I have in my collection that I need to, decide what I want to do with it. Some of it, and some of it is I just don't want it anymore, or has something that I like a little better. Some things are too old and I have to throw away. So that really kind of breaks my heart when something goes bad because I haven't used it. So I'm going to show you, this is a partial declutter. I have everything in here. So I'm going to take everything out of the bag, and then I'm going to show you what I'm getting rid of this time. So if you're interested in my soul-crushing declutter, just keep on watching. Alright, so let's start with how you put your makeup on. So the first thing I want to show you is a primer. This is from Makeup Revolution, and this is a blur stick. This is huge. I've had it for a long time, and I like it. It's actually... And I'm not a fan of Makeup Revolution, but this was pretty good. But I feel like I've had it for so long already. It's super dry, so it just kind of really drags on the skin. I don't think the formula is what it's supposed to be anymore. So I'm going to be throwing this away. So that's the only primer. Oh no, I have another one. I have this one by Sephora. This is the Pore Base. I love this actually. But they discontinued this a long time ago. I've had this for a while, and I liked it because you can be very precise as to where you want it. It was a pore blurring primer, but again, the formula is kind of dried out because I've had it for a long time, so that one is also going in the garbage. As far as foundations, I have a few of them. I have this one from Be Perfect. This is super old. I've had it for a long time, so I'm just getting rid of it. I have another primer, I forgot. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I'm almost done with this. I only have I've used it all the way down to here, but this is super old. It doesn't smell funny or anything like that, but I just feel like it's been in my collection way too long, so I am getting rid of that. Okay, as far as foundations, I have this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Stick Foundation. This was never my favorite. There's very few stick foundations that I actually enjoy. And this one is okay, but I prefer the liquid foundation better. I feel like this one is looks a little heavy on the skin, a little dry. And I've also had it for a long time, so I'm getting rid of it. Okay, I have this Almay Skin Perfecting Comfort Matte Foundation. I've had this for a long time. I'm sure this is expired, and I haven't used it in a long time. This was nice. This is kind of like a medium coverage foundation. I actually enjoyed it, but it doesn't have a pump, and this is one of the reasons. It's like down to here, but this is one of the reasons I really didn't grab it too much. I never actually put a pump on it, which I should have, but it's old, so I'm getting rid of that. Okay, I am probably, this is an unpopular opinion, I put this on today because I wanted to see, okay, Clara, do you really not like this? Because everybody else seems to love it. I don't like it. This is the Turtur Masked Red Cushion Foundation in 23 and Sand. I find it that it's very drying, even when you put it on. I don't know. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin once you have it on, but when you're putting it on, it feels like a mask. I just don't enjoy it. I don't feel like it blends nicely. I don't know. I'm just not a fan. This is not something that I want. Since this is a cushion foundation and it was something that I was putting on my face and dipping it back in, I'm not going to pass it on to anybody else. And really, when I don't like something, I have a hard time passing it on to somebody else because it's like, if I don't like it. Okay, then I have this one from Milani. This is the Hydrating Skin Tint. This is too dark on me, and I only wore it a few times. I had to mix it with something else. It's also old, so I'm going to get rid of it. And it was okay. The shade is 210 light to medium, and it's a skin tint. But I feel like I really don't want to be testing all this stuff out because we're going to be here forever. Again, this is squeezy bottle, but the shade wasn't right for me. It just wasn't my favorite formula, and I've had it for a long time, so I'm getting rid of it also. the Purely's Perfect Glow BB Cream. I do like this. This is SPF 30, but I've had it for a long time, so I'm getting rid of it. And then I have the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. Not my favorite. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite formula. So I much prefer their Camo Glow foundation than this. So I'm getting rid of this. I just have too much to be keeping stuff that I'm not loving and just keeping it for the sake of keeping it. So this is the Lancome Tint Adult Ultra Wear Care and Glow. Okay, this went bad on me and I feel so sad. This is not even that old, but according to the expiration date it is. It expired 1/24. So I guess I've had it longer than I thought. Where does the time go, guys? I feel like, you know, I just bought this the other day, but apparently not. But this smells funky. I want to go wear it today and it didn't smell right. So getting rid of that. This is the IT Cosmetics, the Celebration Foundation Illumination. This was never a favorite of mine. It does come with a silly little brush and it has, no, that's not a mirror, is it? Is it a mirror? It's a mirror, but wow, this is very distorted. Whoa, if you do your makeup using this mirror, if this is a mirror, it looks like it would be a mirror, you're gonna scare yourself. So anyways, I don't like it. I've had it for a long time. That's going to the garbage also. I have the Misha. This is another cushion foundation, and this is in the shade 23. I love the Misha BB cream. I don't care for this. It's not dark. It looks dark on there, but when I put it on, it's not dark. I just don't like it as much. I find these are, I don't know, it takes more work to do a cushion foundation than a regular foundation. So I told myself not to buy any more cushion foundations because I don't think I like them. So anyways, again, this is something that I dipped, put in my face, dipped, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay, and the last one is this one here from Urban Decay, and this is a Face Bond. This is the Light Medium Warm Foundation. They sent this to me in PR, but it's way too dark on me, and this is an okay foundation. I mean, it's not my favorite, but wow, look how orange that is. It's neutral, right? No warm. I've had it for a while since it was released, so I'm getting rid of that. I'm also getting rid of the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Powder. It's okay. It's not one of my favorite powders, so I just don't think it's great quality. I don't think it does much for my skin, and I'm getting rid of it. This I've had for a long time, and this is the Hard Candy Chilling Powder. And I don't know, it probably doesn't do it anymore, but this powder, when you used to put it on, it came out around the same time as the Becca. Becca had a powder that when you put it on your face, it felt wet. This came out around the same time, so it was like their dupe. And it's okay, it's not a bad powder. I don't think it does that anymore. Let me see. No, it just feels like a powder. But I own so many powders that I really don't need this one, and I've had this one for a long time, so I'm saying goodbye. Okay, this is also another unpopular opinion. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Filter Press Powder. Okay, so many people love this. I don't like it at all, and I've tried it because, you know, when all the other kids on the block love something and you're the only one that doesn't love it, and it's like, it's got to be you. What are you doing wrong? I've tried this every which way. I've tried it as a setting powder. I've tried it as a finishing powder. It does have some glow, so I don't like it as a setting powder, but I feel like it's too heavy as a finishing powder, and it has coverage. So it's like, I'm gonna stop messing with you. I really don't like you, so you know, you need to go. This is from Shiseido. And this is the Synchro Skin Perfecting. This is powder foundation. And I've had this for a while. This is okay, but I never, ever use it. So I'm gonna see if my sister wants it. This is, it's not an old powder. And I don't know, it's just not my favorite powder foundation. I have others, including the Moira. That's the one, my powder foundation, that I like the most. This one, I really don't care for it that much, so it's going. So the e.l.f. and the Shiseidos so far are the only things that I'm pulling out to give to someone else. I have this Honest Beauty. This is a luminizing glow powder. So this is a finishing powder, and this is a beautiful powder. However, I've had it for a long time, and I just think it's time for it to go. I have other finishing powders. I mean, I really don't see anything wrong with it, but I just don't need it. It is old, so it's going away. Okay, I have this from Ulta Beauty, and I don't think they even have this anymore. This is the highlighter, bronzer, and blush, and I just really never gravitate and grab this, so I'm passing it along. Okay, this one from LA Girl, and I know that this is a hit or miss. Some people like it, some people don't. It's not bad, but I just feel like I have to work too hard to build this. If you like a very natural looking bronzer and blush, this is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like I have to work too hard for it to show up on my face. I have it, I think, in the lightest shade they have, the Misty Mauves. So I'm just passing it along. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a matter of preference. Same thing with this Maybelline Master Contour by Face Studio Face Contouring Kit. This is, I've had for a long time. I really never use it. And it's okay, but it's not anything that, you know, is marvelous. I don't even know if they still sell this, but I'm getting rid of that. Something that I purchased during one of the Sydney Grace Christmas and July sale. And I think it was maybe not last year, but the year before. And I love Sydney Grace. It's my favorite eyeshadow formula, period. Okay. But they released, and this is the year that they released cream blushes and bronzers and highlighters. And I got some in mystery bags, and I got some that I purchased, and they're just not my favorite formula. I love their powder blushes, highlighters, but as far as their cream products, I really don't care for them. I don't think that they last that long on your face. So as much as I love Sydney Grace, I'm getting rid of these. Now I've had these for a couple of years, so I am getting rid of them instead of passing them along because they're creams. And like I said, I've had them for a while. Okay, these two are from ColourPop, and these are the blush sticks. Now there's nothing wrong with these except that I really don't enjoy the formula. I love their liquid formula much more. I feel like they glide much better on the skin. So I'm just passing these along. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that I enjoy their liquid formula better. So I'm going to pass these along because I really don't need them if I'm not picking them up. Okay, then this is from Florence by Mills, and this is a Cheeky Pop blush stick. And I found out I had two of the same shade. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. This looks brand new. I'm just passing it along because I don't need two of the same shade. So this is from Flower Beauty. These are old, okay? I've had these for a long time, and I just think that I think Flower Beauty maybe is phasing out. Last time that I looked on Ulta, it looks like all their stuff is like on clearance, and their website has been down for the longest time. So I really think they're shutting down. These are very old, so I'm getting rid of these. And they're very nice. These are the blush bombs, and I had one in the shade Pinched and one in the shade Cinnamon. They were super nice, but they are old and they need to go. This is a Physicians Formula Natural Defense Multicolor Stick, and this one went bad. Oh, and it also keeps falling out of the packaging, so it's like, I'm done with you. This is from Palladio. There's nothing wrong with this. It's just I feel like I have better cream formulas that I enjoy more, so I'm just gonna pass this along. I purchased this at Sally's Beauty, and one time someone was saying that this was a dupe for high-end. I don't even remember what the high-end is. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, this is one of the old Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealers, so I'm getting rid of it because it's old and it's very drying under my eyes. I love their new formula. This is a Naked Skin by Urban Decay, and they no longer make this one concealer, but it's also old, so it's going away. This is a Sweet Blush by Lottie London, and This is not old, but Lottie London went out of business. So I feel like I really can't use their products because, I mean, I have so much that to keep it for my personal use is kind of silly. I don't think I ever even got to use it once. I'm just passing it along. Nothing wrong with it, but I'm passing it along because I can't show it on my channel and I have way too much. This is from Physicians Formula, the Organic Wear Dewy Blush Elixir. This is really pretty, but it went bad. It's kind of stinky now, so it's going away. This is from Tarte, and this is just a bronzer, and it is old, so for that reason, I mean, it doesn't smell or anything, but I've had it for a long, long time, so I'm getting rid of it. I have way too many bronzers to be keeping something that is that old. Okay, and this I'm passing it along. This is the Drunk Elephant Deep Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. People love this, and at one time, I kind of enjoyed using it too, but I think that I found other bronzing drops that are so much better than this one. Like, for example, the one from Milani and the one from Physicians Formula is so much better than this. This barely gives you any color whatsoever. This is not that old. I got this in a box, so I'm going to give it to my sister and see if she may enjoy it. Here's another Flower Beauty, the Gel Crush Lip and Cheek. I'm getting rid of it. It's old. This is from Keys Beauty Old Soul Care. This I received in a box, and I never really cared for this. This is supposed to be, it's a little dry now, but it's supposed to be like a cheek and lip, but it's kind of drying, so it's kind of hard to put it on your face. To me, it kind of lifts your makeup when you're doing it. It is a pretty shade, but it's too much work, so I'm getting rid of that. Okay, these are from Glossier, and I've had these for so long. I don't even know if they still sell these. These are just liquid eyeshadows, and they really look like they're okay. I mean, they work just fine, but I've had them for so long that I'm afraid of putting them on my eyes, so I'm getting rid of them because they're way too old, and I don't want anything like that around my eyes. The same thing with these from Cover FX. I've had these forever. These are super beautiful, but super old, so I'm getting rid of them. They're also liquid eyeshadows. And then I have all these cream eyeshadows from Moira, and unfortunately they just dried out. They just don't work as nice as they did when I first got them. They were really beautiful. They were kind of subtle. They were not like the most pigmented eyeshadows in the world, but they were nice. But I have other cream eyeshadows that I enjoy a lot more, like and I know they're more expensive, but the Charlotte Tilbury ones, I mean, you know, Charlotte Tilbury, I have to say, when it comes to cream eyeshadows, those are beautiful. And I have some that, you know, they're not that new, but they still look amazing. So I'm getting rid of these 5 because, yeah, they're very, very old. This is a Huda Beauty Balm Brow Full and Fluffy. I don't even know if she still sells this. Look at the brush on this. I love the brush on this. But this is like dry, so it's like out of juice. So I actually used that up, so I'm getting rid of that. This is from, I don't know, Artisan Color Bronzer, Baked Bronzer, but this is not my shade. And when I looked at it, it will make a beautiful eyeshadow, but I don't have time for that. So this is just very, very bronzy and orangey on me, so I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm getting rid of that. And then this NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. There's nothing wrong with this, but I have so many highlighters. This is new, so I'm just going to pass that along. And then I also have some brushes that I'm passing along. I have so many brushes, so I just pulled some out that I'm not using, that, you know, they're just sitting there taking up space, so I pulled them out so that someone else can enjoy them. I'm going to see if my sister needs brushes. I'll give them to her. If not, I'll see if someone else that I know needs them. And then I have these 2 blushes. This is from Maybelline. Yes. This, what are they called? The Kisser Blush. I do not enjoy this formula. If you have this, these are not that old. If you have these and you like it, let me know. I find them to be, I don't know, real watery, little pigment. they kind of have like a little bit of shimmer in them, and it's just not my vibe, so I'm passing it along. It's like I said, it's not old. And this is from Sephora, and I don't think Sephora has this anymore. This is old also, and I just feel like it's a little dried out and doesn't spread quite as well. When a cream product gets a little dry, then I feel like it really pulls on your foundation, and it's kind of hard to even pick it up with a brush. It doesn't go on evenly. For that reason, I am getting rid of it because it's old. So I want to say today I'm wearing this perfume. This is one of the ones that was sent to me in PR. My goodness, this is so good. Let me show you the bottles. I think their bottles are really amazing and cool. Look how cute. It has, I don't know if you can see that, but it has like heels on the back, and I don't know if you can see. It's kind of like the picture, this picture. It's really, really neat. Women's legs with heels. But this one is the 12 o'clock. And the top notes are Australian pink pepper, jasmine petals, middle notes raspberry, creamy blonde woods, and the base notes are ambrosia and spun sugar. It smells amazing. I like Gourmande vanilla, and this kind of smells like that, even though it doesn't say vanilla anywhere. I don't know what an ambrosia is, but it smells really, really nice. A little warm, but not too sweet. It's amazing. It smells really good. They last on you a long time, and I really do appreciate them sending this to me. This is a brand that I would have never thought of trying. I've really never even heard of them until they reached out to me, but it's really, really good. They do sell it. It's either a Sephora or Ulta. One of the two has it, I'm pretty sure. I will link them below in case you're interested and you're looking for a perfume. This is 1.69 fluid ounces, and it was $65, which is not cheap, but it's not very expensive for, you know, 1.7 ounces literally, because I know that my La Vie is Belle, the 1.7 is over $100. Feels good to be getting rid of the stuff. It really, really does. The only thing that bothered me the most was the fact that the foundation, the Lancome foundation, that really hurts that it went bad. But because I really don't feel like it's been that long since I purchased this. But I guess it has been, right? Because I know that I purchased it from either Macy's or Lancome. Those are about the two where I buy my Lancome from. And I've used it up to here. So that's a lot of product that I wasted. I need to stop buying foundations and concealers. All right, you guys, let me know, do you declutter? Do you enjoy it? How does it make you feel? Makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad that I'm purchasing products that I'm not going through, that I'm not using all the way through. But I am glad that I have some people that I can pass it on to. And I also have a website where stuff that is, if it's something like this, that is like in a squeezy tube, they'll take it even if it's not new. But if it's like a powder or a foundation in a pump or something like that, that is still, it's not expired, they will accept it. It's a women's shelters. And then I do have a women's shelter here in Tampa that they do accept products, but it has to be brand new. And I do have some that I donate to them, but I mean, most of my makeup I've already, you know, is generally used. All right, you guys, hope that you have an amazing day whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys.